My dear, here's the truth. Most people miss this absolutely crucial step when they travel. You, my savvy friend, will not after today. If cramped seats, that inevitable sense of airport confusion, or the subtle feeling of being overlooked are common pains you've experienced on your journeys, then this video will feel like opening a wide, sunlit window, letting in a fresh, gentle breeze. Today, you'll learn the tiny, yet incredibly potent sentences that fundamentally change how air travel works for you every single time. Giving me just a few precious minutes, I'll give you one habit, one profound shift in mindset that pays you back all week long, transforming potential travel stress into serene progress. Before your kettle even starts to sing its morning song, let's get you powerfully set up. Write this exact phrase on a sticky note and place it right on your ID, perhaps on the back of your driver's license, where you simply can't miss it. May I pre-board for extra time to get settled? Then, take that very same, empowering line and transcribe it onto a small wallet card, tucking it in right next to your credit cards. This, my friend, is your first line of defense against travel stress, a powerful, quiet shield you'll carry with unwavering confidence. Set a gentle phone alert, not a jarring alarm, but a quiet, supportive reminder to remember to ask politely but firmly. It's about being prepared, not demanding. And for your next trip, let's talk about your feet, those silent heroes. Place stable house shoes by the bed now not later. Look for specific features. A firm heel counter for support, a grippy sole to prevent slips, and plenty of room for those precious toes to splay comfortably. This is your personal shoe test for cabin comfort, ensuring every step from airport floor to aisle is secure. And your path lights? On always, even for your in-flight navigation to the lavatory. Think of your comfort in the cabin like a tiny nightlight path, gently guiding you safely and serenely through your journey, ensuring every movement is confident. Now, let's truly get into it, darling. Travel is not about enduring, it's about enjoying, about living fully and savoring every experience. This is not vanity, it's freedom work. We, dear ones, deserve comfort, ease, and absolute dignity. Let's make this easy. Friend, we're flying. My top concern today is starting your journey calm. Why it matters. Starting calm, truly calm, immediately reduces cortisol, that sneaky stress hormone that makes travel feel rushed, overwhelming, and utterly unpleasant. Pre-boarding offers immense, tangible peace of mind. It allows extra, unhurried time to get settled, to stow your carry-on just so in the overhead bin, to arrange your essentials within arm's reach, and to simply breathe deeply, grounding yourself before the rush begins. It's a 1-minute win that pays dividends for hours. Choosing your seat wisely, proactively, prevents discomfort, minimizes strain, and crucially, reduces the risk of potential falls, those unsettling moments we absolutely want to avoid. Imagine trying to hoist a heavy bag into an overhead bin while the cabin is crowded, feeling already a bit off balance, perhaps with that familiar twinge in your shoulder. Muscle is armor, sweetheart. Don't strain yourself lifting heavy bags. Plans on paper survive parking lots, but so does planning your own smooth, tranquil airport experience. Remember that sticky note on your ID? It's your quiet, powerful prompt for proactive peace. What to do? Request pre-boarding politely at the gate. Don't hesitate for a moment to ask for help with luggage, especially with those overhead bins. This is your freedom work, a practical step in self-care. Inquire about available seats after the door closes and the flight is underway, always mentioning your specific need, like needing extra knee space, wanting to be near the lavatory, or seeking an aisle seat for easier movement. Request ground assistance proactively when checking in for departure. Even if you just think you might need it for a particularly long walk or a tight connection. This isn't about needing a wheelchair all the time. It's about knowing that support is available for those challenging stretches. This is about making a plan, a serene strategy for ease. Exact lines, your calm power formulations. May I pre-board for extra time to get settled? I really appreciate those extra moments to get comfortable and organized. This is free thing 1, proactive pre-boarding. Could you please help me lift this bag into the overhead bin? It's a bit heavy for me today, and I want to avoid any strain or discomfort. This is free thing 2, assistance with overhead luggage Are there any available aisle seats further back after we've reached cruising altitude? My knees would truly appreciate the extra space, and I'd also like to be closer to the lavatory. This is *** free thing 3, requesting a seat change for comfort or proximity. Could I please request wheelchair assistance from check-in to my departure gate? I want to ensure I have plenty of time and avoid any rush or unnecessary walking today. This is ** free thing 4, proactive ground assistance, wheelchair or cart **. Here's the secret, darling. Asking kindly opens doors, and confident, clear communication is your master key. Let me tell you about Betty. Last spring, Betty shared her recent travel experience with me. Situation: she always strained, quietly grimacing to lift her carry-on into the overhead bin, feeling a twinge in her shoulder, a subtle humiliation that she couldn't manage it alone. We've all been there, haven't we, darling? That quiet battle with gravity and pride. Choice. This time, she decided, no more. I'm going to use my sticky note wisdom. She saw a flight attendant passing by and thought of our conversation, of the freedom of simply asking. She politely, clearly asked the stewardess for help. Change. The stewardess, with a genuine smile, lifted it with ease, no fuss, no drama, and Betty's entire travel worries for that flight cycle eased. She realized one tiny change, one clear request, brought immense peace. It was like a weight lifted, she told me, literally and figuratively, and I felt so much lighter throughout the flight. Do you do this too? It truly makes a profound difference. Remember, old school wisdom, darling, we didn't survive this long by being quiet about our needs. We learned to ask respectfully but firmly. Now, let's be honest, honey. Why it matters. Combating dehydration is absolutely crucial for our well-being, especially at altitude where the air is significantly drier. Dehydration exacerbates fatigue, can cause headaches, dizziness, impact cognitive function, and even elevate blood pressure, making a long journey feel even longer, more taxing, and truly unpleasant. Managing blood sugar levels is non-negotiable for sustained energy, crystal-clear thinking, and preventing that dreadful mid-flight slump that leaves you feeling utterly drained. Comfort is chemistry, not luck, and your body's chemistry relies heavily on proper, consistent fuel and hydration. Nourishing your body actively supports sustained energy, reducing the risk of a mid-flight slump, and ensuring you arrive feeling more refreshed, ready to embrace your destination. Your precious brain needs that steady glucose, sweetheart. And remember that Sync Smile routine? Apply that same calm, steady self-care, that moment of internal check-in right here in the cabin. What to do? Don't wait for the service cart to slowly make its way around for drinks. Ask anytime you need water. It's truly a bottomless well on most flights, a readily available resource. Bring your own favorite tea bags or instant coffee sachets. A little taste of home, a familiar comfort, can be incredibly soothing in an unfamiliar environment. Ask specifically for snacks you need for blood sugar stability, like plain crackers, pretzels, a small bag of nuts, or even a piece of fruit. Many airlines carry these, even if they're not explicitly advertised or offered on the initial snack run. Politely inquire about lighter meal options if a heavy, rich meal might not suit you, or if you simply prefer a simple fruit plate. It's about listening to your body's true needs, not just passively accepting what's presented. Exact lines, your calm power formulations. Could I have another cup of water, please? I'm really trying to stay well hydrated during the flight to feel my best. This is ** free thing 5, unlimited water refills **. Would it be possible to get some hot water for my own tea bag, please? I brought my favorite blend, and it's very comforting for me during travel. This is ** free thing 6, hot water for personal drinks tea. Are there any additional snacks available? Perhaps some plain crackers or a small bag of nuts for my blood sugar, please? I need to keep it stable. This is ** free thing 7, specific snacks for health needs **. Is there any possibility of a lighter meal option, or perhaps just a fruit plate instead of the full meal? I find heavier meals quite difficult during travel. This is ** free thing 8, requesting lighter meal alternatives or fruit plate **. Let's have an honest moment here, honey. How many times have you just politely accepted a meal that you knew would make you feel bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortable, rather than asking for something that genuinely nourished your body? Oh, this old thing? We say, often referring to our own needs. Stop it, darling. Own your glow, own your comfort, own your right to feel good. You might see a limited menu, but I see an opportunity to politely, clearly ask for what truly serves you. You're not being difficult, you're being discerning. One more thing, staying well is profoundly proactive, not merely reactive. If you feel dizzy or lightheaded, notice a new, severe headache, experience chest pain, or detect one-side weakness, these are red flags, sweetheart. Now, not later. Speak up immediately without a moment's hesitation. Your health is non-negotiable, it is your greatest asset. This is your body's precious vessel, and we take unwavering care of it. Why it matters. Reducing physical strain and managing anxiety are paramount for a pleasant journey. Proper rest is deeply restorative. Long flights can be incredibly draining, both physically and mentally, contributing to travel fatigue. Cortisol, remember, rises before dawn, and a long journey can feel like an extended dawn. Long, slow exhales gently nudge the vagus nerve back to calm, even in a bustling cabin, bringing your nervous system back into balance. Gentle movement, even in your seat, prevents stiffness, muscle cramps, and deep vein thrombosis, DVT risk that can set in during prolonged sitting, which can significantly impact your mobility and comfort after landing. Comfort is truly chemistry, not luck, and you absolutely can influence that intricate chemistry within your body. Remember your Sync Smile routine? Apply that same calm, intentional self-care here, focusing on breath and ease. What to do? Ask for comfort items like extra blankets and pillows as soon as you settle into your seat. Don't wait until you're shivering or your neck is aching. Inform the crew discreetly if you're feeling anxious and would genuinely appreciate a periodic check-in. They are trained for these situations, and a compassionate, understanding ear can make all the difference. Ask for simple, in-seat exercises or advice on how to stretch to prevent stiffness. They often have little pamphlets or can offer suggestions specific to cabin movement. Politely inquire about moving to an empty row for better rest after takeoff and once the seatbelt sign is off. Often they can make this happen, especially on less crowded flights, offering you that precious space. Exact lines, your calm power formulations. May I have an extra blanket and pillow, please? The cabin is a bit chilly for me, and I'm finding it hard to get comfortable and warm. This is *** free thing 9, extra blankets ** and free thing 10, extra pillows ***. I'm feeling a little anxious about the flight. Could you please check on me periodically? Okay, I'm awake. Rest is still restorative. I'll breathe and go dim. This is ** free thing 11, discreet anxiety support periodic check-ins **. This powerful phrase helps you acknowledge your state and guide yourself back to calm, even when you feel awake and unsettled. Could you recommend some gentle, in-seat stretches to keep me comfortable during this long flight? My back gets a bit stiff, and I want to avoid soreness. This is ** free thing 12, in-seat exercise recommendations **. Is it possible to move to that empty row for better rest, please? I could really use some extra space to stretch out and truly relax. This is ** free thing 13, moving to an empty row for enhanced rest *. Here's the secret, my dear. When making these requests, subtly lower your voice half a tone, end your sentences with a gentle downward inflection. This sounds inherently confident and poised, even if you're feeling a bit wobbly inside. Practice this micro-practice, in for 4, hold out for 6. Again. This simple breathing exercise works wonders for calming the nervous system, a tiny 2-minute win for immense peace. Calm power formulations are your steadfast friends. You're not being difficult, you're being clear, assertive, and profoundly caring for your own well-being. Why it matters: avoid confusion and save precious time. Clear scripts shorten calls and speed clean refunds, but they also profoundly streamline in-person interactions, especially when you need clarity on complex forms. Plans on paper survive parking lots, but clear, calm instructions help you navigate complex forms that might have tiny print, unfamiliar jargon, or unexpected requirements. Avoid rushing through important documents like customs forms. Mistakes can be costly, cause significant delays, or lead to unnecessary stress. Accessibility to in-flight entertainment makes a long flight much more enjoyable, a welcome distraction, and a delightful way to pass the time pleasantly. Don't let a tricky remote or a confusing screen frustrate you, sweetheart. What to do? Don't assume others have what you need. Always ask for a pen if you require one. It's better to ask than to scramble or borrow from a stranger. Ask for clarification on forms without hesitation. Aging is not a plan, and new forms can be exceptionally tricky with ever-changing regulations and layouts. Explain your need for extra time when disembarking, as slower movement is a reality for many of us, and you absolutely deserve a calm, unhurried exit from the aircraft. Politely ask for help with in-flight entertainment technology if the remote is tricky, the screen isn't responding, or you simply can't figure out how to navigate the system. Those little screens can sometimes feel like a puzzle. Exact lines, your calm power formulations. May I borrow a pen to fill out this customs form, please? I forgot mine, and I want to get this done before we land. This is free thing 14, borrowing a pen for forms ***. Could you please help me understand how to fill out this section of the customs form? This is new for me, and I want to get it right. Show me please if a process is unclear. This is free thing 15, clarification on forms instructions. May I disembark a bit earlier to avoid the rush, please? I move a little slower these days, and I genuinely prefer a calm pace to avoid any tripping or jostling. This is free thing 16, early disembarkation request ***. Please keep the screen where I can see it. Could you please help me navigate the entertainment system? The remote is a bit tricky for me to manage, and I'd love to watch a movie. This is free thing 17, assistance with entertainment system ***. This is not vanity, it's freedom work. Show me please if a process is unclear. No rush. Let's do this at a pace that feels safe. This is not vanity, it's freedom work. We're talking about making your journey genuinely comfortable, clear, and stress-free from start to finish. Why it matters: smooth, seamless transitions are absolutely key to stress-free travel. Muscle is armor. Don't get caught in the airport rush, especially with tight connections that leave you breathless and anxious. Slow is cheap. Rushed is expensive, in elevated stress levels, in potentially missed flights, in lost luggage, and often in hidden rebooking fees. Unexpected ailments, however minor, should not ruin your meticulously planned travel plans or, more importantly, your peace of mind. Ensuring your luggage keeps up with you is non-negotiable for true peace of mind, especially when connecting flights. My top concern today is your seamless journey. This is your nightlight path, guiding you confidently through the bustling, sometimes overwhelming, airport environment. What to do? Request ground assistance proactively for tight connections when you're still on the first plane. The crew can often radio ahead, allowing ground staff to be ready for you. Alert the crew to potential rebooking issues due to delays early, before you even land. Don't suffer in silence if you need basic first aid, however minor. A simple Band-Aid, an antiseptic wipe for a small scrape, or even an ice pack for a bumped knee. They have these supplies readily available. Politely inquire about baggage prioritization for quick turnarounds. Remember that I can't do that, but I can offer a smaller, clear yes is always a possibility, but you won't know unless you ask. Sometimes a simple priority tag is all it takes to make the difference. Exact lines, your calm power formulations. Could I please request wheelchair assistance to my connecting gate? I have a tight transfer and truly need extra time to navigate the airport calmly and safely. This is free thing 18, assistance for tight connections ***. My connecting flight is tight due to this delay. Could you help me check rebooking options with your ground team before we land? My top concern today is getting information on my options, and when do we follow up on this? This is free thing 19, help with rebooking due to delays ***. Do you have a Band-Aid or an antiseptic wipe, please? I just scraped my hand on the tray table, and I'd like to keep it clean and cared for. This is free thing 20, basic first aid supplies ***. Could my connecting bag be tagged for priority, please, as I have a quick turnaround to my next flight and I don't want to risk missing it? This is free thing 21, priority baggage tagging for connections ***. Friend, let's make this easy. You're not being difficult, you're being clear. You're being a smart, experienced traveler, utilizing the resources available to you. Thank you for waiting. This is not vanity, it's freedom work. Let me share a quick story about this kind of proactive asking. Eleanor, a wonderful woman I know, was once flying cross-country. Situation: her initial flight had a severe delay, meaning she'd inevitably miss her second leg entirely. She felt her anxiety rising like a knot in her stomach, imagining being stranded overnight in an unfamiliar airport. Choice: instead of waiting until landing, she remembered our clinic script and used it while still in the air. She called a flight attendant over and calmly said, "I'll be brief. My top concern is my connecting flight to city name. It's delayed and I'm going to miss my connection. What are my options and when do we follow up? Change. The flight attendant, witnessing her calm clarity and directness, immediately contacted the ground team. By the time Alina landed, a new flight was rebooked and she had clear instructions on where to go. She told me it was like magic, but it was just asking clearly and early. This saved her hours of stress, potential expense, and a night in an airport hotel. This is the profound power of clarity, darling. Beyond these initial power moves, there are even more little secrets stewardesses know that can profoundly enhance your journey, often for free. It's all about polite, clear communication, always remembering your calm power formulations. Free thing 22, a hot towel for refreshment. Sometimes, especially on longer flights, or if you ask discreetly after a meal service, they can offer you a warm, damp cloth. It's a tiny luxury that feels incredibly refreshing, a moment of spa-like calm in the cabin, a beautiful reset. Exact line. After the meal service, would it be possible to get a hot towel, please? It truly helps me feel so refreshed and clean. Free thing 23, children's activity kits for your grandkids or yourself. Often, airlines have small coloring books, puzzles, or card games for children. If you're traveling with little ones or simply want a quiet, focused distraction yourself, no judgment here, sweetheart, you can absolutely ask for these. Exact line. Do you happen to have any activity kits or coloring books available? My grandkids would adore them, or sometimes I just enjoy a quiet puzzle myself. Free thing 24. Help restowing bags during turbulence or for access. If things shift in the overhead bin during unexpected turbulence, or if you simply need to access something and struggle with the weight or mechanism, don't wrestle with it. Ask. Exact line. Excuse me, could you please help me secure my bag in the overhead bin? It shifted a bit, and I want to make sure it's safely stowed. Free thing 25. Assistance with lavatory doors or navigating narrow aisles. Those lavatory doors can be tricky to open and close, and the aisles can feel narrower than you remember, especially when you're moving a little slower. If you need a steadying hand, a clear path, or just a moment for others to clear the way, simply ask. Exact line. May I have just a moment to steady myself for the lavatory door, please? Thank you for waiting. Or, could you just hold this for a second while I carefully navigate the aisle? Free thing 26. Basic dental hygiene items, toothbrush, toothpaste. Sometimes on very long international flights, or if you ask very nicely, they might have a small toothbrush and toothpaste kit available. It's a long shot on domestic, but it never hurts to ask, especially if you had a long day before your flight and want to freshen up. Exact line. I know it's a long shot, but do you happen to have a small toothbrush and toothpaste kit available? I'd really love to freshen up before we land. Free thing 27. Earplugs or eye masks. These are often available on international flights, but occasionally on longer domestic routes too, especially in premium cabins. Essential for that deeply restorative, okay, I'm awake. Rest is still restorative. I'll breathe and go dim mindset, allowing you to create your own quiet cocoon. Exact line. Would it be possible to get a set of earplugs or an eye mask, please? I'd really like to try and get some restful sleep or quiet relaxation. Free thing 28. A pen for fellow passengers if you have an extra. This isn't directly asterisk for asterisk you, but a kind gesture often makes the whole cabin feel friendlier, and you've already got yours, right? Old school wisdom. A kind word and a shared pen go a long, long way in building goodwill. Free thing 29. Information about connecting gates terminals while airborne. Asterisk don't wait until you land in a bustling, unfamiliar terminal. If you have a connection, ask the flight attendants if they have real-time updates on your next gate or terminal, especially if there's a quick turnaround. This proactive approach saves immense stress. Exact line. My top concern today is my connecting flight to city. Do you have any information on the gate or terminal yet, or any changes I should be aware of? Free thing 30. Extra sugar sweetener for your coffee tea. If you have specific dietary needs, they often have a variety of sweeteners or sugars available that isn't always offered on the first pass. Exact line. Do you happen to have any specific sweetener sugar substitute, like stevia or Splenda, available, please? Free thing 31. Assistance with a seatbelt extender. If the seatbelt feels a bit tight or uncomfortable, don't squeeze or suffer in silence. Asking for an extender is a simple, comfortable solution that enhances your physical comfort. This is about making your body comfortable and safe, not vanity. Exact line: "Could I please have a seatbelt extender? I'd be more comfortable with a little extra room." Free thing 32. Wipes for your tray table or personal space. With hygiene on everyone's mind, a quick wipe down of your immediate space can bring immense peace of mind and comfort. Exact line: "Would it be possible to get an antiseptic wipe or a cleaning wipe for my tray table, please?" That's well over 20, my dear, but the point isn't a strict numerical count. It's the asterisk mindset of empowered asking, of knowing your rights and resources as a traveler. Remember our 1-minute wins and micro practices. They are absolutely critical, especially when you feel that slightest flutter of anxiety before making a request. The sink smile routine, asterisk before you even leave home, stand at the sink, look in the mirror, and practice your calm, polite asking face. A soft, genuine smile, direct but gentle eye contact. It anchors that confident feeling, making it accessible when you need it most. The wallet card reminder, asterisk that little card with "May I pre-board for extra time to get settled?" isn't just for pre-boarding. It's a powerful physical reminder that you are prepared to ask, asterisk, that you've thought about this, that you have a plan. The shoe test, asterisk before your trip, wear those carefully chosen house shoes around your home. Do they feel stable? Are the soles grippy? Do your toes have ample room? This simple test confirms you've prioritized comfort and safety from the ground up, a foundational element of stress-free travel. Asterisk in-flight breathing, asterisk in for 4, hold out for 6. Do this discreetly before you make any request or when you feel any tension. It gently calms your vagus nerve, signaling safety and relaxation to your entire body. Lower your voice. Practice lowering your voice a half tone, ending sentences with a downward inflection. It communicates calm confidence, not apology or hesitation. Here's a small anecdote about the power of calm, clear communication. My cousin Martha used to get flustered easily when traveling, especially with unexpected hiccups. Situation: she once had an issue with an in-flight purchase. Her credit card declined unexpectedly. She felt a flush of embarrassment, her cheeks growing warm. Choice: instead of getting upset or withdrawing, she remembered our chat about calm power formulations. She took a deep, calming breath and, remembering the spirit of the "say the total," "I tap once. If it fails, void before a second" principle, adapted for her verbal interaction, she calmly said, "I'll be brief. It seems my card didn't go through just now. Could we please try a different one, or perhaps just void this transaction for the moment? My top concern is getting this resolved smoothly." Change: the flight attendant, seeing her poise and directness, quickly voided the previous attempt and helped her with a different card, without any awkwardness or lingering embarrassment. Martha later told me she felt so incredibly empowered. She realized, I can't do that panic or get flustered, but I can offer a smaller, clear yes to calm, clear communication. This isn't just about getting free things, my dear. It's about understanding that you have inherent agency and deservingness in your travels. You've earned the absolute right to travel with dignity and ease, to prioritize your comfort and well-being. This is not vanity, it's profound freedom work. We older women didn't survive this long by throwing money away on fleeting gimmicks or by silently enduring discomfort. No, darling, we learned to be savvy, resourceful, and to speak up clearly for what we need. That's old-school wisdom, a wisdom that serves you beautifully and powerfully today. Think of it like this: your serene journey begins long before you even reach the bustling airport. It begins with that potent sticky note on your ID, with those stable house shoes placed by your bed, with the quiet, firm commitment to your own nightlight path of comfort and confidence. It's about building a consistent habit of proactive self-care, because slow is cheap. Rushed is expensive in elevated stress, in compromised health, in missed moments of joy, and sometimes in actual financial costs. You might be thinking, but what if they say no? And that's perfectly okay, sweetheart. Sometimes they genuinely can't fulfill your request, but you've still practiced your calm power formulation. You've still honored your needs by asking, by advocating for yourself. And here's the wonderful truth: often they can asterisk. You just never ever know until you ask, politely, clearly, and with quiet, unwavering confidence. You're not being difficult, you're being clear. You're simply stating your needs, which is truly a profound sign of wisdom, not weakness. So tell me, darling, as we wrap up this journey of wisdom and empowerment, which two habits from today's Stewardess says? Secrets will you confidently start for your very next flight? Will it be placing that sticky note on your ID? Will it be asking for that extra blanket the moment you sit down? Perhaps it's bringing your own favorite tea bags and calmly asking for hot water, a taste of home in the sky. And what's your gentle, comforting breakfast that never fights you, even on those early travel days? Think about that peaceful, nourishing start. I'm cheering for you always. You've absolutely got this, my dear. This is not vanity, it's true freedom work.